everyone. Welcome back to Aquarium Central, and of course happy Friday. Thank you so much for bearing with us today. It is a little bit later, I do apologise, but our fish have only just arrived, but I'm sure there's still some really cool things to have a look at, so stay tuned and let's have a look at what we've got today. Alright, starting out with some gorgeous guppies today. Here we have some lovely, what do these get called? Flame lyre tail? Black flame? And I'm sure you can see why. Gorgeous lyre tail, lovely little flashes of red, and almost a sort of platinum silver, shiny sort of tuxedo style body. Really, really lovely. Right, what other male guppies do we have today? Some more of our gorgeous, gorgeous Dumbos, and these are your red Dumbo mosaics. Lost a little bit of colour, but you still can see some really gorgeous fins and tails on some of these. Ooh, okay, now this one is a little bit more of an exciting one for the guppy lovers. In this bag, we've actually got some albino tiger or snake skin. So very similar, sort of if you imagine a green cobra, but then make that albino. So really, really pretty, sort of cream to yellow with even flashes of red. And some of these have really, really nice big fan tails on them. So, and of course the classic creepy red, pink albino eyes, whether you love them or hate them. I think they're kind of really cool. But they're a really interesting guppy. Not sure if we've had those before. Well, not for a while anyway. Now here's more of a classic guppy. Everyone loves them. Your neon blue flash or your neon blue flash tuxedo. Really, really gorgeous. You can see those beautiful sort of shimmery blue tails flashing away in the bag there. So they're a really lovely male guppy. Gorgeous blue flashes back in stock. Okay, now this one is actually a pair, lovely pair of guppies. Luminous, I think it is Luminous. Yes, our gorgeous Luminous snake skin. Really, really nice patterns there. Beautiful big tails with the flashes of yellow, red, orange. And the lovely ladies to match those two if you are wanting to breed. And actually really lovely tails on these girls as well. So beautiful. Thank you. Alright, now still a live bearer, but a little bit larger, not a guppy. We've got these bad boys back in stock. And these are a really interesting kind of platy, hiding down the bottom of the bag. They almost look like they've been involved in a bit of a murder scene, I think. Really interesting. They do get called, I think, tiger platies. On the bag here, they do have them listed as bleeding heart platies, which actually I think is a more really cool name for them. But awesome white body, almost the Mickey Mouse pattern on a few of these as well. But just really, really sort of bright red calico-like stripes and patches on them. So really interesting kind of platy back in stock. Haven't seen them around for a little while. Right, now moving on to some gorgeous gouramis. We've had some really, really amazing gouramis recently. Been really happy with the quality of a lot of them coming through. And it looks like these are no exception. These are your sparkling gourami, which are a nano gourami, but look at the size of that stonker right at the front. Really, really pretty. Of course, they get those gorgeous iridescent sparkly patterns down the side. Really, really bright blue shiny eyes. Beautiful fish, and really happy with the size of those this week. So your sparkling gouramis are looking amazing. Another beautiful gourami species, it's a little bit bigger, but still not up to your big boys. Gorgeous little dwarf gold honeys. Now these have lost a little bit of colour in the bag, of course, but you can see they're nice, really good shape on them, nice and chunky little full bellies. But your gold honeys are back in stock, and these ones will go really, really bright yellow gold, even with a bit of sort of orange and red or sort of edging on the body and the tail. But they're so, so lovely. I love your honey gouramis. They're a lot better behaved than many other gourami types. Even your regular dwarfs, if you're looking for, you know, something a bit smaller, still has heaps of colour but isn't going to be an absolute pest, I definitely recommend your honeys over your regular dwarfs. Right, different category entirely. Gorgeous little Cories. Now these might look like leopards or jewelies in the bag, but no. These are your Cichlids or your smudge spot Cories. And they do still get a really cute sort of speckledy pattern, but it sort of fades into almost like a dark tuxedo style, I suppose, as the body goes on. But really, really pretty. I do really like the Luminous Cories. Alright, looks like a lot of fighters coming up. So if you're looking for some beautiful Bettas, stay tuned. But let's start with something a little bit bigger first. A little bit more my category. Gorgeous, chunky Americans. You know, I love your chunky American cichlids. These ones may be small now, but I promise you they are not going to stay small. Gorgeous classic red Oscars. And look how solid the red is coming through on these already as juveniles. These are actually really, really good lot. The colour's actually coming up on the face, right up underneath the throat on heaps of these. So 5 centimetre Oscars. Reds are looking hot. Absolutely amazing at the moment. But it doesn't stop there, maybe. If you like the albino reds, check these out. Having a little bit of a sookie, as Oscars do, but it's not showing on the bag. But these are some of the most solid red that I've seen in a 5 centimetre in quite a while. So really happy with both albino and regular reds in the 5 centimetre. Really good time to buy those and watch them grow into absolutely beautiful fish. The Oscars, of course, have such good personalities. You know, people do call them water puppies, things like that, because they are just so, you know, personable. I absolutely love them. Alright, still American, but now we're going to the other end of the scale. Check out these little cuties. So these are, of course, your neon or your electric blue rams, but we've actually scored an extra bargain with these because these are the long fin variety. And some really majestic, nice long fins, actually, on quite a few, well, pretty much all of these. Dropped a bit of their colour in the bag. They've all got that really bright blue, flashy blue sort of colour, of course, but really happy with those. Alright, that is not all for the beautiful rams. Check out these. Absolutely gorgeous. Looks like there's a lot of long fins actually in these as well. And so we did get in today, I think the gold, the regular blue and the electric blue. But there you go, you can see a little bit better. Once again, they always will drop their colour a little bit in the bag, but really good size on those. And trust me, you get a little bit of good food into them. The yellow is really, really going to pop. And even on your standard blues, those beautiful little iridescent spots on the body will look fantastic once they get a little bit more settled. So watch this space. Oh, these are looking stunning. Still a cichlid, even though a lot of people don't sort of think of them when you think of cichlids. But you can even see, so these are your green Bulgarians or your Bulgarian green seal point angels. Really, really happy with these. Even on camera, you can actually see sort of that green shimmering away. Really nice extended fins. Really happy with these guys. These look fantastic in quite a heavily planted aquarium as well. Your plants sort of really reflect that green sort of pearlescent shine off the bodies of those. And as they get larger and larger, you know, more sparkly, they look fantastic. I love your seal points. Right, but who is ready to see some fighters? We've got some really, really nice fighters available today. Even a few pairs, I think, too. I'm not going to show every single one, but we're going to do a little bit of a rapid fire. So you can just have a good look at what's around. Alright, starting out with Aquarium Central Classic, your mustard gas. And check out the colour and the fins on these. This one's having a good little show off for us. So beautiful, sort of deep, deep blue. That gorgeous sort of mustardy, I suppose, colour on the fins. And really nice fins on both of these too. Or if maybe you're looking a little bit more colour, check out this beauty. Really, really lovely sort of blue to purple. Gorgeous, gorgeous big fins. love it. So if you like your blue Bettas, it might be a really good time to shop. We've even got some more of your lovely blue marbles back in. And these are such a cute little placat species. And one fun thing about these, well I suppose, look, some people don't like it, some people do, is your marble placats will often actually change quite a bit as they get older. They'll actually, you know, get slightly different spots come through. They might get a little bit darker, more blue come through, then they might get a bit lighter again. So look, your marbles, they will change. But I think it's actually, you know, part of the fun, part of the process, because they're always going to be an absolutely beautiful fish. And male and female of these, that is. So maybe if you wanted to do a bit of a blue marble breeding operation, they would be a lovely place to start. Let's have a look at some Galaxy Poise. Amazing, amazing colour. I do think this is actually even another pair, I believe. But even the lovely lady is still full of really, really incredible colour. Lovely amounts of little white galaxy speckles on there. And that's of course your classic placat, but really, really beautiful colour. What else have we got down here? Some more beautiful Poise. Check out the shine on this one. Spunky little character. I think that colour is absolutely incredible. Definitely seems like a little bit of a feisty one. And another real little beauty. Not too much white coverage on this one, but some really nice sort of orangey red through the tail and that beautiful teal blue. Some more stunning Crowntails. Maybe you don't like the placats, maybe you don't like the half moons, but Crowntails, how awesome is that colour? Sort of a peachy red on this little feisty gentleman. And more deep reds going on. A little bit of everything at the moment. We did also get some beautiful, beautiful females, which I'll just show you really quickly. Some lovely little girls, but some gorgeous colours in sort of your basic females around the place. A couple more stunning Crowntails. This one always has like a rainbow fish vibe. Did anyone else read that book as a kid? Rainbow fish? I think that was one of the things that honestly got me started. But the iridescence is just insane on that one. Alright, and what we got? Last one I'll show you. Beautiful super red pair. Don't know how super red the little lady's looking, but we won't call it just yet. We'll see how she's feeling once she's a bit more perked up. But this male, he is absolutely stunning. It almost looks edited onto camera there, because he is just solid, beautiful red. So there we go, some really, really nice fighters back in stock at the moment, guys. And that's not all of them, that was just a few that sort of caught my eye as we were, you know, quickly getting everything ready, but some absolute beauties. I'm just going to safely move these over here. Alright, now let's go on to some more sort of community-friendly, general kind of species and see what we have. Oh, and we're going back to Nanoland with some beautiful Maculata raspora, your dwarf spotted maculata. Once again, pretty boring in the bag, but I promise you these do turn into a beautiful little nano fish. Bright sort of pinky red with that lovely little spot on the side. So they're really gorgeous, true nano-friendly species. And they'll generally leave everything alone, so very peaceful. Alright, we're in the Tetras now, but a little bit larger. These are your Tetris Blue. I absolutely love these in both the albino and the regular. Another one that sort of, you know, they don't look like too much until you get them into your aquarium and under those lights. And as they swim around, the blue just really lights up and sort of shifts and looks absolutely fantastic. The bigger the school of these, the more, you know, amazing they look. They're a really, really cool Tetris Blue. Also called your King Tetras. Some Emperors. They've dropped a little bit of their colour, but you can still see some fantastic finnage on those. That's probably the best thing about your Emperors, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful extended fins, but your females are still really lovely as well. And they look like a good chunky size. So good size Emperors back. And I think we did get a restock this week of some really lovely blues and some chunky black emperors available also. Oh, okay, this is a really exciting one. I did yap a little bit about this last week, but would you believe it or not, I think there's only, I don't know, 5 or so left, even from just from last week to now. And that is the Imperial Lapis Tetra. Really, really gorgeous. I promise you they don't stay this boring looking forever. They do get a really gorgeous sort of tealy, almost rainbowy, greeny blue shine. They're quite hard to explain because it really is a fish that has sort of that shift of iridescence once again, and as they get, you know, larger, it's just going to come out more and more. But definitely watch this space. I'll try and get some footage of these before they sell out, hopefully again, because I absolutely love them. Your Lapis Tetras, one you might not have heard of, but you'd want to. They're beautiful fish. Alright, here's a rogue random one, but one we've been waiting on. We haven't had some of these for ages. Blue Shrimpies, your gorgeous little neos. And your Neocaridina shrimp are super easy to take care of, well, in terms of the shrimp world. You know, they're sort of where you want to start if you've never had shrimp before. And you can see that there's some really good colour swimming around of these. Your shrimp will quite often, you know, lose a bit of colour when they're being shipped. They will get a little bit stressed. Usually we do like to see them shipped with something in the bag for them to hang on to so they feel a bit safer. But that's okay, they do seem okay at this point in time, so we'll get them out into the aquarium, see that colour get even better. But if you've been waiting for beautiful blue neos, they are back. One of my absolute favourite fish, gorgeous ghost knives. Decent size, these have come in this week. How can you not love your ghost knife? They do get, you know, decent size. They're not the quickest growing, but absolutely fascinating. And these guys, you won't see them sort of too much during the day. Quite often, you know, you'll find them in a little pipe somewhere or sort of in a hidden corner, but as you dim those lights, they're super active, using small little electrical pulses to sort of navigate around the aquarium, find food. Really fascinating. Love ghost knives. Right, but I'll stop yapping about them. What else have we got? Totally different spectrum once again, but still looking pretty darn nice this week. Black Ranchu is back in stock. Super little cuties. Pretty decent shape on most of these. Some good little tails. And it looks like they've got their eyeballs, which sounds weird as, but occasionally some of your real sort of, you know, fancy ranchus, they do actually lose those eyeballs when sort of the wen growth is, you know, so intense that it, I don't know, sort of takes over on that front. But those ones are looking pretty darn good. So some really nice black ranchus available. But I saved the best for last. Well, I think it might be the best. Potentially the most exciting. We still have maybe a few of these left in store, but trust me, we had hundreds and hundreds, and now it's down to dwindling numbers, so we had to get some more. And that is the incredible Borneo Sucka or Borneo Loach. So these weird little oddballs are such a cool little species. Oh, there you go, you can see one going crazy right at the front. Decent size, they've actually come in. So these are a great little peaceful scavenger. They do appreciate sort of quite fast flowing current. It's just based on, you know, the environments that they do actually come from naturally. So you do want a good amount of filtration, but really cool little oddball. They honestly look like something from out of space. And these are your striped variety, so they will have gorgeous little striped patterns on the back there, and they're really fascinating to watch how they interact with each other too. They sort of, you know, shuffle around and almost headbutt each other, and really cool to see. So if you're looking for a weird little, you know, peaceful scavenger, maybe your Borneos are one for you. Absolutely love them. Back in stock. We do get a decent number again, but like I said last time, they sell out so quickly. So if you have been wanting some Borneos, it would be a really good time to, you know, get some, while there's obviously still some males and females available as well. Maybe that would be a really fun breeding little operation for you. But that is now it for me today, guys. Thank you for sticking with me once again. I really appreciate it while Nigel is away. But I hope you and your fish have a fantastic week otherwise. I'll see you probably on Sunday for some favourites videos, but otherwise, have an amazing week. Thanks, guys.